MLB The Show welcomes you to America's Dairyland, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Miller Park, the site for this evening's edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, a rematch of the 2009 World Series, as it'll be the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the New York Yankees. And hi again, everybody. Alongside Dave Campbell and the Wonder Dog Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian as we get set to bring you the call on what should be a good one here. And Soup, we turn to you first. What are you going to be keeping an eye on most in this one?
Well, one thing you can always count on is that Derek Jeter will make his presence felt. This guy is such a leader. He's the kind of guy that gives everything to his ball club, and guys really look to him to lead the way.
All right, Dave, we'll hear from Rex momentarily, but now it's time to check out the starting lineup for the defending National League champion Philadelphia Phillies, and it's brought to us by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Striding in is the leadoff man, Jimmy Rollins, and we are just about set for baseball here. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
That's foul.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball.
That's foul.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Foul.
Fouled back.
That's foul.
Another 0-2 coming. And a foul ball straight back. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
And even he's smart enough not to chase that thing.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
And this works in the outer half of the plate in, but it runs a bit too much.
Here it comes. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
And he's making him throw a lot of pitches to open up the game here. Guys get to see what he's got.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Underneath it is the shortstop, Jeter. One down. Placido Polanco will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Placido Polanco.
First pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
And I'll tell you, these are the kind of pitches he's going to need to keep locating if he's going to be successful.
Top of the first, just getting started here at Miller Park. The pitch. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Chase Utley waits on deck. Here's the payoff pitch. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at bat.
Chase Utley will dig in here.
Now batting, Chase Utley.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans.
Foul.
Polanco holding now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. He'd like to stay down there all night if he can.
Now batting, Ryan Howard.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
That's foul.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1.
And you could just see Sabathia rear back and overthrow that one. He's got to relax and find his spots here.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Outside, 2-1. To the shortstop, Jeter. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. And striding in now is the center fielder, Curtis Granderson, to start the bottom of inning number 1. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
And it looks like he's locked in right from the word go.
The 0-2 by Halliday. And over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2. Derek Jeter is on deck. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Derek Jeter will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
And the first pitch is right by him to the backstop. So an interesting start to the at-bat there. It's 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
This is a guy that won't back down from a challenge. He'll come right at you up in the zone.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Worth is back to the warning track, though, as he gloves it for the second out. Mark Teixeira will stand in.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Matt, he can spot that cutter down in the zone, or he can challenge guys with it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
And now with 2 strikes and 2 outs, he's looking square in the face of a 1-2-3 bottom of the first.
Fouled back. Good action to the cutter, but he lays off and the count goes to 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner toward short. Up with it is Rollins. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the 3rd out. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 2nd inning straight ahead here at Miller Park with no score. Jason Worth leads things off now in the top half of the 2nd.
Now batting, Jason Worth.
First pitch coming. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Well, let's have a look and see where this thing is. Low inside corner, usually a good spot, but obviously they didn't do their homework because this is a guy that can handle that pitch.
Raul Ibanez steps in now.
Now batting, Raul Ibanez.
Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's foul.
Now a move over to first. Has to dive, but he's back. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it's been a steady diet of fastballs so far.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Nobody out, runner on first. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Shane Victorino will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Shane Victorino.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. comes set. Now the pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And they go up and away to get him here. Let's have a look. I think he's looking for something down a bit more, but the ump rings him up anyway.
Ben Francisco will stand in for the first time here.
Now batting, Ben Francisco.
First pitch on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is past a diving Jeter for a base hit.
Well, they go right after him with a fastball to start the at-bat, but his hands are just too quick that time.
Carlos Ruiz will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batting, Carlos Ruiz.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Boy, stretching that strike zone a little. That's what experience can buy you.
Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. And now the bat explodes as this is popped up. And no one will get this one. He'll try again, 1-2. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Alex Rodriguez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing, and A-Rod hits this one on the ground is short. And Rollins will throw him out, 1 away. Robinson Cano will be the batter.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw to first gets him, and Halladay retires the first 2 men in the inning. Jorge Posada will get his first shot at it here.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And this ball will be chopped foul.
That's foul.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You talk about veteran know-how. This guy's been around a lot of years, so he knows what's going on up there.
Nick Johnson will get his first cuts here.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
First pitch coming. And a ball 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
The 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Nick Swisher would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
All he could have done with that is just beat it into the ground.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, it didn't look to me like they wanted to give him anything to hit here.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batter, Nick Swisher.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1.
Good time to call the cutter there.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. A run is in. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Boy, that'll hack you as a pitcher. You're 1 strike away from getting out of danger without a run scoring, and you leave a pitch there in the zone and whap, all of a sudden, 2 runs are across.
Brett Gardner will be the batter.
Now batter, Brett Gardner.
And Halladay jumps ahead with a fastball for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. And no one will get this one. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's foul.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
A little too tight with the grip there. That thing didn't have as much movement.
Cut fastball misses 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 2-0. Jimmy Rollins is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
Now batting, Jimmy Rollins.
And he lays off there 1-0. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled back. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
That's foul.
And this is fouled straight back. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
This is just a case of a guy having to protect with 2 strikes, and he chased one out of the zone.
Placido Polanco will dig in here.
The batter, Placido Polanco.